Hi, I'm Heather from booktubes, and today's 7 genres in 7 days. I got this idea from Meg with Books. Meg has done this video many times, although I think it's been quite a while since she posted one. But I absolutely love watching these vlogs. It's fun. There are so many different ways to do it, and I just think it's entertaining. It's fun. It's a fun challenge, a great variety by nature of the concept. And so I was really excited to do it. I wanted to try and do one calendar week and just kind of switch genres every single day regardless of the success of each day. And I did that, and you're about to see the results. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you back here at the end of the video to wrap it up. 7 genres in 7 days is starting now. All right, it's my wedding anniversary. I've been married for 14 years. I am getting Chinese for supper, so I went to clean the kitchen before that. So, you know, all the dishes are clean. Don't have to cook. It's gonna be great. And I just finished my 6th sci-fi in a row. There's been lots of DNFs in between those, but still. 6 sci-fi in a row. I finished my reread of the next Firebird Chronicles book, and it has taken me fully half the day to read the final hour of that book. Not boding well. It's not looking good. No, it's not. I have been reading every single day of June, and it's taken me 11 days to finish 3 books. For me, my pace, the amount of reading that I've been, it's not good. It's not good. So this is going to fix my reading life. I just know it. We are going to jumpstart our way out of this reading slump that is plaguing me. And this is going to be everything I need. I did spin the wheel and I got contemporary, which is pretty good because I plan on reading a novella, Grow Something by Christina C. Jones. I need to do some cleaning and stuff, and who knows what else. So I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to read later. My Kindle is charging and I need to do things, but yeah, contemporary. I'm gonna try to not count my DNFs for this, and I'm gonna try to have it be 7 consecutive days, like Wednesday through Tuesday. We're finishing a book in a different subgenre every single day. These are my lofty goals at the beginning of this project because I know I'm gonna film an intro once I'm done, like later at some point. I don't know. So I don't know if intro me knows the full results of this or not, but I know she's further in the future than I am. I know I have 2 different days this week where I have anticipated releases in different genres, so I feel like this is a really good week for this. And yeah, I need something. I need something to fix my reading. And I've decided that this is it. I am so happy to report that day 1 is a success. I read Grow Something by Christina C. Jones, and this was surprisingly cute, even though it has a couple of heavy things in it. So he is left at the altar on his wedding day and shows up to talk to her, and that is where we start. And she actually had been to prison for killing her husband in self-defense as he was trying to kill her. But they were really sweet. I loved so many of the quotes. Christina C. Jones' writing, when she does light and funny and sweet writing, that's my favorite flavor that she does. And I think that she does it so incredibly well. So I'm really happy. This means that today I have doubled my reading for the month just with the books I finished today. So go me, we needed it. And I have already spun the wheel, and we are doing sci-fi tomorrow. So I've already started Calamity by Watson's Faye. I had read the first chapter of this in a sci-fi try chapter back in March, so I'm picking up in chapter 2. All right, it's about 2:45. I have another hour or so with the bonus kid for the summer, and because I do childcare for him when it's not the school day. And I have family dinner tonight. I need to clean, I need to cook. I've made it halfway through the sci-fi book. It's good, it's not great. There's something about the writing that I find slightly clunky, but there's also stuff appealing about it that I enjoy. It's kind of insta-lovey, but I think it's gonna be a 4, and I plan on finishing it tonight. Let's hope. Some of these binders and things under my desk have been sitting here since last June. No joke. I feel like my life is in disarray, and it's just I got a new bed. That's it. I mean, that's not true. Also, my van is totaled from hitting a deer, so we don't really have a vehicle. But besides those 2 things, everything's fine. I'm just tired. But my room has been like this since last night, and it is absolutely driving me bananas. So I don't know, we're gonna try to play some shuffling with some furniture and figure this out. I think I'm gonna have to try and sell that bed frame, which is one of my kryptonites, so I'll probably procrastinate it, but I can't really because I have like nowhere to put the bed frame. I don't know. Disaster strikes again by getting a bed. I've just been so tired today. No motivation at all. About to make it a 3 coffee day, and I haven't had 3 coffees in quite a while, but like reality is not cutting it, so we're gonna have to fake out my body. Do we have energy? No, it's actually caffeine, but you can't tell the difference. That's the goal. So the problem is not that I've been resting all day. The problem is that I've been scrolling. No reading has occurred. Not a single page. Didn't finish the sci-fi book from yesterday. Didn't start the mafia book for today. Haven't read anything. And now I like need to do stuff like really, really badly because I can't live like this. So I'm not mad that I've been laying down all day. I am annoyed that I didn't read anything, but such is life. Some days are like that. Also, the Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift discourse. I literally just I hate people so much. I hate them. I should only be annoyed about world events right now. I should not also have to be annoyed by the dumbest takes you've ever heard about female pop stars. I shouldn't have to. That should be just for funsies, but no. It is currently 5:40 and I have read 0 pages today, and I could have. And I still will. But I just want you to know, if I fail this challenge, it is completely my own fault. And choosing to do it over Father's Day weekend also might have been a bad choice. But I could have done it. I could have succeeded. Hey, it's Saturday evening. I've been busy all day. I've read 1 chapter of my romantasy book, so it's not looking good. So I've read 1 chapter for my romantasy, Wrath of the Dragons. No thoughts. It's a sequel. No thoughts on the first chapter, although it's clear that we're gonna have a little bit of angst. And last night I did DNF the Mafia book. I wanted to DNF it at 10%. I completely did. And that was honestly already holding on a little bit. I then looked at Weekend Reader's review and saw like some kinks I liked, and so I was like, oh, let me hold on for a little bit, but no. The writing just didn't work for me. The sentences felt choppy. They felt, I don't know, I want to say too short. Like they just didn't flow very well. And so it wasn't the one for me. Anywho, I'm having fun with the experiment. I'm reading more than I would be without the experiment. It's just not maybe not the best week.
Isn't that we do some gaming videos, Mom?
I should do gaming videos.
Sometimes.
I'm not really a gamer though.
I can teach you how to play Minecraft. So you can
I know you could. It's not really what I'm into, so it's not something I want to put a lot of effort into. Trash can's over here right now.
You will go nuts with subscribers.
Nuts with subscribers?
Mm-hmm.
So true, bestie.
Some YouTubers who are YouTubers who play Minecraft a lot has so much subscribers.
Yes, I know, but there are also some YouTubers who play Minecraft a lot who have no subscribers. So it's not just playing Minecraft that will get you subscribers. This is literally the best time I had to update you so you can see how busy my day was. We went grocery shopping and I didn't get any B-roll. We passed by a No Kings rally and I didn't get any B-roll, although I don't like showing things that specifically show exactly where I live, even though it wasn't even the town we live in still. Yeah.
And this is her new bed.
And this is my new bed. The bed frame won't be here until after this vlog is over, though. Sad but true. But maybe I'll already be doing another vlog. That's a bed frame. The thing that holds the mattress. Say bye.
No.
Yeah, say bye.
But that named me, and you better watch my pillow die.
So, real quick, I started Cold-Blooded Alpha this morning because the spinner wheel picked paranormal, and I'm like really into it. Even though like everything's going horribly, it's like one of those where it's like he is not being, I don't know like what level of cruelty he's trying to be. Obviously not as cruel as she thinks he's trying to be, and he's like definitely trying to provoke her wolf or something like that. But like we only have her point of view, and it's just like, oh, like she was so abused by her uncle and stuff in their pack, and then she's in this new pack and no one is really like explaining anything. He's not communicating like at all, you know, driving me nuts. But I'm like really into it, and it's Father's Day and I have to go do stuff with my dad, and then there's like a cookout, and my sister and her family is coming over, and they're gonna be here for like the whole afternoon and everything. So I don't know when I can read more, but I'm like really into it and actually want to read this book, so that sucks. Hello, you can see my old mattress there. You can see one cat there. So yesterday we did it. We did it. We accomplished something. Father's Day. I ended up having more free time than I thought that I would, and I read not only Cold-Hearted Alpha but also Hot-Blooded Alpha because it is a duology that starts a series, right? All right, they can see you. So yeah, this first one is a duology. The first book is under 300 pages, and then the second book is just a little over 200 pages, so it's not bad at all. I gave the first book 5 stars, although it's kind of like a low 5. It's for fans of Kate C. Wells. If you like Kate C. Wells shifter books, you will probably like this series too. The first book is very much like him being mean to her and stuff, and her not knowing why, and he has reasons, and it's like not malicious reasons. I feel like it's pretty obvious to the reader, but I won't tell you like everything. And then like there is some realization and communication there at the end of book 1, but like most of the first book there's no communication at all. Like he's not communicating with her, he's just trying to provoke her, right? And then she has grown up in this abusive pack with like this horrible uncle and stuff, and oh hi kitty. You see more of that in book 2 for reasons. Do we need to lower this camera so you can be a star? What are you doing, huh? You can't even see my face now. No, you can't even see my face. What are we doing, huh? They can't see your face. They can't see my face. Oh, you're shedding everywhere, you menace. Back up to me. So anyways, there's not a lot of abuse on page, especially in the first book, but there is more on page in the second book. It's not a ton, but content warning for that. Also, she does get pregnant really quickly, and then some of the abuse is when she is pregnant. So like if that would be a particular trigger for you, I will let you know that her pregnancy continues to be healthy and isn't affected. But you know, I feel like that could be a pretty big issue for some of us, so caution on that, but everything will be okay. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I gave the first book a low 5 and the second book a solid 4. It definitely has that kind of addictive quality. I was really hooked, but if you don't like bully for anything, I would say it is marketed and reads like that. So, you know, not for everyone, but a good one. Ouch. A good one if you want him to not actually hate her at all, and also to have like justifiable reasons, even if maybe you would do things differently. So we read Paranormal on Day Paranormal. We did it. So far it's like noon. I haven't done anything. I've been scrolling on TikTok and watching people surprise their dads with like lifelong dreams for Father's Day and crying, because if it is meant to evoke any sort of emotional response, you're getting a tear or two out of me. I'm not a good barometer for that. Like, I am the extreme of I'll tear up every single time. I've never seen you before. It's a 30-second TikTok, but you're all emotional about this thing that someone did for you. I'm crying with you. I'm with you. I'm right there with you, bud. So basically, I've read 12% of Devotion by Claire Kent, and I know it's a good book, and I know I'll enjoy it and read it quickly if I actually pick it up. But I don't feel like picking it up, so I don't think it's happening today, party peoples. I really don't. I feel like I've gotten very little B-roll and stuff the last couple days because I've been with other people and I'm not like filming them or anything, or in front of them for that matter, and also just distracted, so I don't think to, oh, I should film this real quick. Nope. Sorry about that, but hopefully it won't matter in the overall vlog. So, as usual, I'm torn today between doing nothing and doing everything, and we'll probably fall somewhere in the middle. I don't have the bonus kid today, so that's nice for me, so I'm kind of leaning towards doing nothing, but I need to read, and I need to do my reading journal, and I need to clean, and I need to do nothing, and we'll just see where that journey takes us and if you go along with me for it or not. Hi, I'm editing and I realized I never said a single word about Devotion by Claire Kent. Sorry about the wind if it's loud. But this is a spin-off of her dystopian series. This is called Central Cities, and these are cities with governments about 45 years after the meteorite that kind of ended the world as we know it, right? Toppled electricity, the government, you know, transportation, all the things. And in this city, at least, there is some systems that, for unknown reasons, it's clear to me, or I assume, maybe this is a incorrect assumption, that he is not from the cities, but specifically I feel like he's working to topple the current regime for whatever reason. She has been training to be a palace companion, which is like a sex worker, but it's only for that one person. It's a perk of the job is that they get a companion, and she's wanted to do that for like the last 10 years. So she has been looking forward to that. She really likes the system. She doesn't have any issues with it. He doesn't like it at all. And I was enjoying it. I just couldn't convince myself to pick it up enough to actually read it. And I would blame that more on the slump than on the book itself. Alright, it is lunchtime and I'm halfway through Avenging Angels Tenderfoot, and I'm gonna read the other half basically when I'm done with my food. It's good so far. I do feel like some of her, not so much sexy descriptions, but like turned on descriptions I don't know if like the descriptions have gotten worse. They've always been like a little bit, you know, I feel like they might have gotten worse, but that doesn't matter. It's always funny to me because I feel like there's like things in every Kristen Ashley book that I'm like, don't love that. But she's my favorite. Like, I can read every single one of her books on release day, no problem whatsoever. And then I need like more than that to supplement me, either rereads or reading the little bit of the backlist I haven't read. But like, I saw a thing on her Instagram today that this is her 100th book published, which is kind of wild. But like, I've read so many of them. So many of them. And like, there's just something about her characters and their dynamics and stuff, even when it's kind of copy and paste, you know, it's very similar to previous series and things, and especially this one because it is like a spin-off second gen type thing, so it's supposed to be very self-referencey and, you know, just really lean into the universe that she's created and the dynamics and the things that have come before. But it's like, it doesn't matter. Even the parts that I like don't necessarily love or wouldn't pick don't ruin her books for me. There's just something about the way that she writes these people that I'm like, yes, give me another one, please. So I'm having a good time. I'm having exactly the time that I envisioned. It's going well. We'll say we're halfway through and she has like a very toxic boy mother. And also this is one where Javi is the love interest, and he like grew up on the streets and had a very you know, horrible upbringing with a mother who has like severe mental health issues, a rich NFL player dad who didn't acknowledge them and stuff, and she grew up like the poor little rich girl, that type of thing. So he definitely had like his own issues. So he tried to put her off right at the beginning of the book, and then not even like an hour later he was having regrets and was like trying to fix it. So that was right away, but that was all very, very quick, which, you know, works for me. Hi, I did finish Avenging Angel Tenderfoot earlier, and I decided to give it 5 stars. Just, it's not like the best. The series is not my most favorite of Kristen Ashley, but I like it so much better than like everything else I've been reading, basically. That I felt deserved a 5, if for no other reason because it was a guaranteed win. It was a guaranteed win and it delivered on that. I like that she's in romantic suspense and she's in criminal justice stuff, but makes it clear that she, the author, has progressive leftist politics throughout her characters. I don't think that she does that perfectly, but I do appreciate that it is represented in this subgenre and represented kind of in every single book that she has been putting out and has been for a long time. Also, my husband got me Berry Lemonade Sunkissed. I'm very happy. Yeah, you know, he was very alpha, she was very sweet. They loved each other within the first 2 days. Beautiful. Kristen Ashley release days are good days. They just are. All right, folks, we did it. 7 genres in 7 days. This was so much fun. I had a great time doing this. I'm looking forward to filming another one in the near future. My calendar doesn't look great for that, but I honestly might ixnay a few things and slip this in because, you know, July I have a few videos that are, you know, end of June, end of quarter, mid-year stuff. I'm not super enthusiastic about that, but needs must, so we'll see. I'm also, you know, having a little bit of the problem of I'm not really enthusiastic about most video ideas right now, and so I don't know whether to make myself film some videos, especially since we're only talking about a few, or if I should just really lean into it and only film the things that I really want to and drop some of my required videos. But I don't really think, I don't know. I don't think that's the best idea, but it's kind of dire over here, folks. It's not going great on the video front. I don't feel like making them. So, however, this one I really did. I had a great time doing it and I want to do it again, is the point of that. I thought it was really fun to switch genres each day, regardless of whether or not I had finished the book. If there was a book I really wanted to continue reading, I would have. I also could have caught up on the other books the other days if, you know, my reading was going better than it has been with this slump, but just resetting every 24 hours basically was fun for me, at least in the mood that I was in the week that I filmed this. I read 4 books in this vlog, which more than doubled my total for the month. I'd only read 3 prior to that, and I haven't read anything since I finished, by the way. However, I do think that it helped my reading slump, for sure. I also finished books in 3 genres that were not sci-fi, so that's honestly probably good for those of you who are wanting to watch my monthly wrap-up and not just have sci-fi in it. I did cancel some videos during this vlog and, you know, have really only done this vlog. I'm filming a couple things today, but I've been feeling unmotivated and I don't know. Yeah, unmotivated is probably the best, just because the channel's just not doing well. If you look at the view time, my view time like 3 years ago was like 20 times better than it is right now. So it is like, even though the subscribers are going up and like the views are kind of pretty steady, the view time has gone way down, and I just don't feel any motivation to change the type of videos that I'm making, so I don't really see it fixing itself. However, it is difficult to feel motivated for anything that I'm not like super excited about, because it's kind of like, what is the point? Which is not true, because there's so many of you that comment and talk to me, and so I know that you're happy to watch the videos and like it matters to you whether or not I post. But at the same time, it was kind of a down week, I guess, just on my feelings about it, and I'm honestly really glad I had this vlog to kind of have something that I was enjoying filming. And this is the state of my currently reading at the end of this vlog. It should be posted today, so I didn't read anything yesterday. I didn't read anything yet today, but hopefully I'm gonna finish all of these. We'll see. The thing about this vlog too, and part of why I think I'm really excited to film it again, is that there are so many different ways to do it, because you can switch genres every 24 hours. You can accumulate, so you know, if you don't finish the first genre, you carry it over to the next day and don't start the next genre until you do that one, and you can end up really behind. You can do the spinner wheel, you can assign days, and also there's just a lot of possibility and variety in all the different options that you can do for this that like really appeals to me, and appealed to me as a mood reader, and I had a really fun time with, and I think I would continue to have a really fun time with. And I also think that like just none of these vlogs would look exactly the same, because you could pick different subgenres, different genres, different formats, and then obviously different books, and it would be in like different orders, you know. I don't know, I just feel like it really allows for a lot of creativity and variety, and really can kind of cater to your mood, unless you're trying to read, you know, 7 of one genre. Who would do that? But yeah, so I would really recommend doing this if you are a mood reader, maybe? I don't know. I would recommend doing it. I had a great time. I'm going to do it again. This was so much fun, and I need that. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here for me trying to have a reading slump and having a really good time doing it. Bye.